Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Taurus for the month of December, including late November 2023. So Taurus, we are in the sign of Sagittarius, which is the element is fire, and you are in your 8th house. The house of receivership is the house of Scorpio, actually, Taurus. So it's all about deep, dark things as well. Lots of taboos happening here. So I'll just put the spread out first. Then we'll have a look at what the energy is around for you this month, or 4 weeks, I should say. Let's see what's going on. Okay. And the energy is the Page of Swords. Something's going on here, Taurus. There's something about... Hang on, this is not right. There's something about plans being up in the air. Nothing's really grounded at this point. Something that you're waiting for is still up in the air and sort of floating around there. Could be somebody also watching you on social media, some sort of little pesky little spy sort of energy or gossipy energy. Anyway, let's get into it, where you are right now. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, so money coming in. Lots of money coming in, new beginnings with money, and maybe buying and selling, something sold. So you've got this money coming in, but overall it's a new beginning, and it's just talking about the fact that you don't really have to worry about money at this point, or you shouldn't have to. Even if you are stressing about it with this up in the air business here, you know that there's something really concrete happening. The foundations are solid. Also, the Ace of Pentacles is indeed part of your suit of earth, so it's very earth. So please don't sort of get into overthink about it. Let's see what's happening to influence that and the rest of the reading. Of the Nine of Swords. So worry for the sake of worry, worrying about things, worrying about everything, things being out of your control really, but you're just attaching onto this free-floating anxiety really, and this is going to prevail if you allow it to for this 4 weeks. So please try and be constructive and do something to stop that mind going round and round, because it's not in your control at the moment, but you just got to be satisfied with the fact that you are indeed grounded and things will happen in their own universal time. Let's have a look at what was going on in the month of October, November. So the Scorpio season, let's see what was going on there. That's your opposite, polar opposite sign too, Taurus. We had the Eight of Swords. So personal power, big story about personal power there. Taurus, have you given it away? Are you still giving it away to somebody or something? So it's a time where you just have to take it back. You know, you've got air and air here, and they're not really your friend, actually, the air elements. You're a very solid sign, a very grounded sign. So whatever was going on there still is prevailing today, but you've got to sort of move past it and just focus on the fact that things will work out in the divine time that they're meant to, I'm getting. Okay, let's see, recent influences. 5 of Cups, very emotional here. It's a card of disappointment, really. Somebody from the past or an issue from the past has just popped up, which is causing you a bit of anguish regarding something unfinished. Could be an old relationship that's sort of come back to haunt you in a way, and it would do in this Scorpio season that's just finished. Also with these doughty sort of air cards here, it could be something like that. Fear for fear's sake, and bringing up some old emotional issue there. However, we have to move past it, because we know with the 5 of Cups that some of the cups have spilled, but there's still a few that sort of hold water, so don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak. We'll have to complete the rest of the reading though before we can sort of ascertain what it is, Taurus. Okay, let's have a look at your lesson you'll be learning. This will be interesting, Taurus. 8 of Wands, movement, travel, good times, no obstacles coming up. And this is indeed the card for the first week of Sagittarius, which I think is starting tomorrow. So we're on the 22nd of November today, so starting tomorrow things should start to go forward again, because we're in a fire sign, which means forward moving energy, it's action, whereas here it's been a bit sort of stagnant and watery. This is a great card. Also in terms of relationships, maybe a reignition of some kind of relationship, or someone from the past for some of you that has indeed come back, or this person from the past is sort of rethinking their actions in the past and now is sort of disappointed in their own part in that relationship. Moving on to near future, we have Page of Cups coming in. So Page of Cups, basically, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups is basically about offers coming through. It's about love, it's romance, it's idealism, it's sort of what we would really like, or we feel we would what would be our ideal. But however, with the Knight of Cups, he's not quite grounded enough, really. So, and it's quite an immature energy. With all the Knights, they're mostly immature, so they've got lessons to learn. So if there are offers coming through for some of you it may be somebody coming in who is in love with the idea of love and projecting that onto you big time, which makes you feel like, oh my God, this is amazing. But just be very Taurus in this manner, just be very earthed about it. Let's just see what unfolds before we jump in with the Knight of Cups, because it can be a bit idealistic, if you know what I mean. And the same if it's an offer of some kind, it may be a bit idealistic, Taurus. So let's just finish off and see what comes next. So what comes next is what's happening that you're not realising. And we have the Knight of Swords, so expect the unexpected, definitely. So something could come in, or will come in out of left field that you haven't expected at all. It's out of the blue, it comes in, it disrupts, and then it leaves. It's a Gemini card, so it's very much, it's another air sort of card. So just be aware, be very aware of what's going on in this 4 weeks, Taurus. Let's see how others see you. Oh, there you go. That's more like it. 9 of Pentacles. So and people are seeing you very independent energy, very earthed, very much doing your own thing and having done it very well. So you need to keep that in mind, Taurus, throughout this 4 weeks, just to keep grounded and to keep independent in your energy and not be swayed by giving your power away, by being love bombed by somebody, all that kind of thing. You've got to just go with the flow and wait for things to reveal themselves to you. Let's see, this will be good because positive feelings is always quite good. That's what you're feeling positive about. And we have 7 of Wands. Speak up for yourself. So the situation, whether it is a romantic situation with this Knight of Cups, whether it's a offer coming in through as well, you have to speak up for yourself. So don't just sit there and say nothing, because then you lose your power. You've got to say, oh no, hang on, wait a minute, I don't agree with that. No, look, actually I'm just going to hold off on that for a while. Thank you very much, it's really nice, but this is what I'm doing. So 9 of Wands is about, it's quite a competitive energy, so you've got to be sticking to your guns here and definitely speaking up for yourself here. And I feel like you obviously know this because it is in the positive feelings sort of position. But once again, it's wand, so it's forward-moving energy. So you have got this action energy coming in, despite, you know, there's a couple of air cards coming in that could threaten to destabilise you if you go into your head. Taurus, don't be doing it. Okay, final outcome. The Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups, yeah, the Three of Cups. So there could be a celebration coming in for you, a reason to celebrate. It's coming up to the festive season where we're all Christmas partying and, you know, just reviewing the year that's just passing, nearly finished. But also it could be three in a relationship if we're talking about some romantic entanglement here. Just be really, really skeptical. I think, and I just feel like, Taurus, we need to put an oracle card on that one and just clarify this, because otherwise I don't want you to finish the reading thinking, oh, she didn't really explain that properly. So I'm going to get the Wisdom of Avalon oracle, and I'm going to put a clarifier on that Three of Cups to find out whether it's a celebration or whether it's a red flag to say if it's a romantic deal or even any other offer that it's sort of on the level. Okay, let's see, Taurus. Because don't forget, you are in the Scorpio 8th house, so things could a bit sort of deep. Okay, so what we have joy, number 37. This marks time for a celebration, for this portends the joyous completion of a project, the attainment of a goal, or the end of a long and arduous journey. When you're thirsty, this marker promises that you'll find a well. When you're cold, a blanket. When you're hungry, nourishment. Joy also has another aspect. Not only does it celebrate, receive blessings from the fruits of actual labour, but it's also about the sharing of it. Joy celebrates itself. Its very essence radiates beauty and well-being. Like the spring sun breaking through after a long and gloomy winter, joy reminds us to be grateful for all the gifts of life. Joy bestows the blessings of happiness. You truly have reason to smile when this marker appears on your path. I rest my case, Taurus. Have a great month, and don't worry if you have to dig deep into your emotional stuff. Keep out of your head. Thank you so much for listening.